day 2 of Kenya Confessionals. And today was a pretty fun day. We just wrapped up everything for the day as far as the team is concerned. So it's time to talk about it. So what did we do today?
Woke up, had breakfast at 8 here. I don't remember what we had for breakfast. I think it was good though. And then we went to the Poroko school.
Yes, the Poroko school is a government-run school for kids with special needs. It was crazy. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool experience. The kids were like extremely excited. They kind of recognized the buses that we come in, so they were extremely excited to see everybody. And it was cool, man. I feel some type of way about it a little bit, but you can.
Or do you feel some type of way?
No, I mean because a lot of the kids, the parents send their kids to this school because they look at the kids with developmental disabilities or whatever as a curse. So not a lot of the kids, and I feel like the kids that I interacted with, a lot of them did not exhibit that. They weren't that bad. They were cool, and they were really well behaved kids that I just felt like, I don't know. It's a government run school, so the politics around Kenya is they don't get a lot of funding. So the school was in pretty bad shape.
It is a boarding school, so they stay there. Well, not all of them stay there through the weekend. The ones we saw stay there all the time. Like the parents just have given them to the school. Some of the kids do go home on the weekends because they have about 150 kids. Today we saw about 70 something.
70-ish, yeah.
So those kids apparently don't go home at all because Saturday and they were still there.
Yeah. So my game my game was the parachute. So you know how it was a fail. The parachute game, the parachute game that I know, it's the really big parachute, like the big long.
Don't blame it on the size of the parachute while your game failed.
Yeah, it was bad. So my game, it was just a little 6-foot parachute, and you know how you lift the parachute up and you go under it. Well, we couldn't do that because the parachute was so small. So what I had to end up doing was I had to get a ball and put a ball on it, and we just kind of flipped the ball up in the air, and it was cool for like the first 2-3 times that you do it. But the problem was you were with these kids in these rotations for about 10-15 minutes. Mm-hmm. So it got boring after a while, and so I had to go to plan B, which was soccer. And I got my butt kicked in soccer by this just one kid, and I have a video of it. Not of us playing soccer, but I have a video of the kid. He's really good at soccer, and he always wanted me to pass him the ball. Abba is what he said. Mm-hmm. Abba passed the ball to me, and he kept saying it. He's really good. He was really good. He was one of the kids that I enjoyed being around. We played handball as well. So I had a blast. It was really fun times. What'd you do?
So my section was my first one was a fail too.
See,
so I had sidewalk chalk at first, and I was like, oh, we're gonna use sidewalk chalk and we're gonna play hopscotch and do all this stuff. That was a fail because they was kind of looking at me like, lady, what are you doing? So then I had like little construction paper and like stamps, like the ink pad stamps. So I had a whole bunch of stamps and an ink pad, and they were, when I showed them how to use a stamp with the ink pad and then put it on the paper, they were just like so amazed. Like they just kept stamping and stamping for the entire 10 to 15 minutes. So it was a hit after that.
Yeah, she had a ton of kids around.
I did. Everybody else's kids just kept migrating to my group from their group.
After, because we had them split up into like 15 kids per group, and my game was so boring that I would only have like 5. This one I had the parachute. It was so boring that kids just left and they went to do other things. But it's not my fault. But
I had to see what worked for the group. Yeah. Because some kids it may have worked with. But
yeah. But
these kids were very energetic.
They were very and really well behaved too. It was something we talked about as a group. We were surprised on how well behaved because we thought it was going to be kind of rowdy. The special needs, they don't listen, but they were great. They were really well behaved. They listened. Like a story I was telling in our meeting. I had the parachute and I needed to go get the ball for the parachute. So I left. It took me about 2 minutes to run back to the building. and go get the ball, but the kids were still there, like just standing there holding the parachute. Like I was expecting them to go wild without a person being there, but they were just standing there holding the parachute, really well behaved. They listened. It was great, man. Those kids were really good kids for to be special needs. So we enjoyed it there. Then after that, we left and we went to Itagam, which is another school. It's a Intagam. What did I say? Whatever. Anyway, that school is a TKP school or Kilgoris Project school, and there was a pastors' conference going on there. So we just went to meet up to eat lunch, and I think we had some goat. Was it goat?
You don't know what it was.
It was goat. It was good. It was goat with some vegetables and some rice and some sweet bananas
sweet baby bananas. I ate like 3
of them things. They were
really good.
Really good, but they were really good. And we got this. We went up on this. There's a little hill that you can go up to. We got some really good views of the hill, and the views were beautiful. It's crazy. Like it's amazing how beautiful the place is, man. It's really nice. And after that, what we do? Came back.
Well, we went to town to try to get some authentic African fabric, but the fabric that the lady showed us was like plastic feeling, felt like a tablecloth kind of. So we're gonna try again to find a different seamstress to try to get some skirts and shirts or whatever made tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And then it started raining, so we just came back to the convent and had some chai and some mandazis. I said it wrong yesterday. We had some chai and mandazis, which is the sweet donut type thing. It was so good.
Yeah, those donuts and the chai is really good. Goodness. That was sweet baby goodness. But it's really good food. One thing I did forget when I was talking to what's his name? I was talking to Amos. I was talking to Amos, and he told me a lot about. He taking me, Jason and I, a lot about Maasai culture and learned a ton about how I need to own a goat before I can become Maasai. So I need not a goat, excuse me, a cow. I need a cow. So I need a cow before I can become Maasai and land. We learned a lot about the culture, so it was great. And I got a shout out to our driver John. John was our driver today. He gave me a USB stick full of music. I copied that to my laptop, so that's gonna be very fun to listen to. Other than that, those were pretty much the highlights. Our power went out a lot at the convent today. Mm-hmm. We just got it back probably about an hour ago, but we didn't have any power. That's just the nature of the beast. We don't have any TVs.
Nope.
We don't have out where we are.
Not really a schedule. Kind of just go with the flow.
Yeah, out in our hut, we don't have Wi-Fi really. Inside the building we do, but we're out away from the building a little bit, so we don't have Wi-Fi. So it's kind of one of those things. You just kind of disconnect for a second. It's been cool so far, so good.
Disconnect or connect?
Disconnect. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. So yeah, all that disconnecting and connecting. Yes. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got for day 2. It was a fun day today. It was a fun day.
Yep.
All right. Peace out.
Kwaheri.
Nobody can say no. When Jesus say yes,
Nobody can say no.
when Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Oh, when Father say yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Nobody can say no. Nobody can say no. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job.